Hello, Virgo. Nice to see you here for this full moon reading. If you're new to my channel, my name is Melissa, and I do the tarot readings a little bit differently. I like to work off of the new moon energy and the full moon energy. So we're looking at the full moon for August 3rd, and then they're the couple weeks after leading up to the new moon. So it's kind of a 2-weekish period, depending on the moon cycle at the time. So the full moon is the peak of the cycle. It's where our manifestations start to reveal themselves from seeds that we planted back at the new moon, and also what needs to be released from this cycle in order to start fresh in the next cycle. All right, so we do 9 cards. We're going to do 3 cards of like what the overall energy is going on around you right now, 3 cards of what the moon is trying to reveal to you to either be manifested or released. Words. And then 3 cards of possible advice or actions to take. So let's get started here. What is the overall energy for Virgo? That one jumped out. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Interesting here. Okay, so what the 3 of Cups is about celebration. Sometimes I see this card. I'm just going to leave it at that. This is a card of celebration. A lot of times with this deck, for some reason, this gives me more of like a witchy, like Mean Girls kind of vibe. But with the other cards, it is more of a celebration. So I think there's a gathering of some sort. This is you being emotionally, connecting with other people. The Page of Swords is about communication, new communication particularly. The pages are students, they're learners, they're young. It represents somebody, possibly a person, with youthful qualities. Okay, so it could just be somebody who acts like an immature little brat, and it could be somebody who's actually chronologically in the younger stages. So this could represent a child. And I say that because right after that we have the King of Pentacles, which would represent kind of the father figure of the group. The King of Pentacles is, the kind of like the dad that does things physically, the one that's not afraid to go out and mow the lawn or whatever. It's the pentacles are the earth energy, so it's the things that you can physically handle or maintain, and the king being kind of the master ruler of that in a given situation. So it's really somebody who's my fingernail, somebody who's kind of like on top of the things that are going on, very practical and observant of the surroundings. And then we have, the way the pages in this deck are facing one way or the other. And with this one being communication, I really feel like this one, because this is how I see them, he's facing them, and it's almost like he's trying to bring that sword to them. So I feel like if you're having some kind of, some new emotional connections with maybe new people, I feel like there's some communication that maybe has been missed that's trying to come in. Or if this definitely represents a person in your mind, you've already kind of identified that, then he's facing away from the king. So this could be somebody stepping out of, moving, to be very specific, this could be somebody moving out of daddy's house and into an apartment with some friends. Okay, this could be a person, you being the youth if you are young. If you identify more as the King of Pentacles, this could be your own little younglings moving out into their own and becoming more socially connected. So however that applies to you. But I feel like there's a shift kind of going on here from being kind of under daddy's wing, I guess, to, bringing in your own social circle and learning who you are and how to connect with people outside of the family. So I really kind of feel like I'm talking more to a younger crowd in this reading already. But if you identify as the kind of parental aspect of this, that could be going on in your life right now. All right, what is the full moon trying to show Virgo? We have the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Okay. Very interesting. I really feel like this is somebody doing a love spell that backfired. Okay, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Okay, so the Magician. The Magician is about, I'll give you individual and then we'll kind of pull them together and I'll tell you why I feel like this. The Magician is about, using the resources around you and making something out of it. This is about manifesting. And like I said, this set of cards, where what the full moon is trying to show you is either something that you're manifesting or something that you're trying to release. Now, we have the Magician, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which the Knights are usually like suitors coming in to kind of swoop in and rescue you, whether it's male or female. But this is, about movement as well. The Knights are on the horse. The horse is usually moving, and in a couple of cases, the horse is not moving. I'm always bad with which ones mean like slow and medium, but I know that this is not the fastest horse in the race. So I feel like this is, okay, let me get to the other card. Then we have the Three of Swords, which is, of course, well known for being the heartbreak card. Now, for me, as a reader, I can see that, how that would be taken that way, but I also see it as healing, okay? Okay. All right, so love spell gone wrong. If it's not already obvious, the Magician, you're trying to manifest a person into your life and backfire, heartbreak, right? That was my initial gut feeling with this. Now, if that doesn't resonate, then it could be this. It could be you trying to manifest healing because of some slow-moving person who's, this knight, the knight is on the horse and there's movement, but what if he's moving away from you, and what if he's moving away with your money? Okay, so I feel like it could be either way. So whichever way you resonate with that, I'll try and keep it, to both possibilities for the rest of the cards. But I feel like it's either a manifesting a person that is not really right for you and may end up causing heartbreak in the end. So if you are trying to manifest a person, be careful. But also, if you are releasing the other side of what the full moon can be trying to show you, if you are releasing a person, you are manifesting that healing, okay? So let's see what actions to take. Are there any actions or advice for Virgo, please? All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles, more Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I gotta show you these cards. This, if you are not familiar with how I do readings, this is the single ladies card. This is you being on top of your shit and just being totally okay, financially abundant, happy to be yourself, okay? And you don't need a man. You've got this partridge right here, and that's your BFF. But right next to that, we also have the Queen of Wands, which, do you not see a resemblance there? It's like two powerful women just like coming together. Now, doesn't necessarily mean that you are a woman if you are a male. This is really just you being stand up in your feminine qualities, okay? This is you embodying the right now with it being kind of the summer season still, and I know we just celebrated, or if you're not familiar, Lammas just passed the other day, which is kind of welcoming in the upcoming fall season. Bear with me, but we are still in the summer season, which is strong with masculine energy. The sun is out more hours through the day. It rises earlier and it sets later, so you have a lot more of that masculine energy kind of filling the atmosphere, filling the aura of the earth, so to speak. With all of that kind of masculine energy, this is for me, how can I describe this in words? I get the feeling like this is warmth, but this is like warmth and assertiveness and embodying that masculine, but from a feminine point of view, from a caring and nurturing perspective, but embodying that warm, heated, kind of passionate energy. The wands are about fire, and then the pentacles are earth. So this is really, and look at sunflowers. Very, very, the sunflowers are very, it's one of the flowers of Lammas. And I may even be saying that wrong. And I know there's another holiday that kind of coincides with another word that I can't pronounce, but I'm not like, I'm eclectic. I don't adopt and identify with any one specific path of magic, but anyways, the sunflower represents the upcoming fall season. I actually went to Michael's the other day, and they have a whole bunch of sunflower decor items as part of their fall collection, and I've really been seeing a lot of sunflowers. I need to go get some. But she is also fire energy, passionate, but I really feel like this strong being a strong feminine energy, which is a very well balanced masculine and feminine vibe, okay? With as much sun and masculine energy is kind of being imbued into our planet right now, at least in this part in the northern hemisphere. It's a good time to work on that balance, because I see this as very strong feminine energy, which to me shows a combination of the two. And then the last card is the Wheel of Fortune, okay, which is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a cycle that is completed. You have reached a good place. That's what's coming for you. And I feel like it is due to this energy. If you are now, this could be that, like, maybe you find an equally matched person. I don't necessarily feel like this is romantic, but perhaps if you were manifesting this and it kind of goes haywire, or you are manifesting healing and releasing from that, I feel like a good friendship, okay, a really good friendship here. Like I said in the beginning with the I just dropped the Three of Cups. I'm not going to show you the Three of Cups because then I'm going to have to get down and pick it up, and you're going to see that I'm wearing pajama pants. But our little communicator, our little youth energy communicator that's going off into the social connection of the Three of Cups. Same thing here. This could be you. These ladies not look like they could be BFFs? Like, come on. And lots of circles, the pentacles, the sunflowers, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is cycles. This is cycles being completed. You kind of getting to a point where you feel like you have satisfied yourself. Now, cycles come and go. You complete a cycle, a new one starts, just like the moon cycles. But that's kind of the definition of a cycle is, you finish one thing and a new cycle begins. So I feel like this is a new cycle for you. This is you completing the cycle, whatever this dude is. I feel like that's you kind of completing the cycle and stepping out and maybe, making a new friend, okay, that brings you fulfillment. Right, so that's what I have for you. Happy full moon. I will see you in the next video in a couple of weeks where we look at the new cycle and fresh beginnings. If this resonated, please let me know. Subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know how it resonated. And of course, like it if it did, so more people can see the message, because you know how the YouTube algorithm works. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.